Alright, y'all. So today we're keeping it simple. We're sticking to the basics. We're making hotcakes, or more typically referred to as pancakes. We're doing just a basic traditional. You could always tweak this recipe to how you like. If you want to add a fruit to it, add a fruit to it. If you want to add some cocoa powder to it, maybe add some cocoa powder to it. There's a lot you could do once you know the basics of pancakes. For this, we have flour, we have sugar, we have some baking soda, we have some baking powder, we have some vanilla extract, 2 eggs, room temperature, some butter, melted, some salt, and some milk, also room temperature. Also, whatever you would like to top your pancakes with. I'll probably be doing a little powdered sugar and a little maple syrup, but whatever you want to put on your pancakes, you also need that. But before we get to cooking, we are on the road to 500 subscribers, so if you want to see a new recipe every week, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, and let's get to cooking. Alright, y'all, so we're going to start with 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour, 3 tablespoons of sugar, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, a teaspoon of baking soda, half a teaspoon of salt. Now we're just going to go ahead and get these well mixed together. You could also sift this if you want. To this, we're going to add 2 tablespoons of melted butter. We're going to add 1 cup of milk. Add 2 eggs. Our milk and our eggs are room temperature. Then a tablespoon of vanilla. Now we're going to go ahead and get this mixed together. We're going to do it slowly and gently. Because the easier you mix this, the less likely you are to activate the gluten in the flour. It just makes for a fluffier and lighter pancake. You activate that gluten, it becomes a little more bread-like. So a few flour clumps here and there, not the biggest concern. Now we're going to set this to the side and start heating up our skillet. So on a medium-high heat, we're going to take about 3/4 cup of our batter, drop that in. We've given our pan some time our skillet, or whatever we're cooking in, some time to heat up. Now all we're going to do is wait for this to really start bubbling, and you'll notice the edges drying out. That's when it's time to flip. So once you get a lot of this bubbling and the edges start to dry out, very carefully give that a flip. Mine might be a little warm. Wow, that is dark in the camera. It's not that dark in person. And if you notice it gets a little too dark while you're cooking it, waiting for those bubbles, turn your heat down a little bit. Now we're just going to cook the other side until it's golden brown, which should only be about a minute or so. That right there, perfect. Perfect color. Alright, y'all, there you have it. I have a little triple stack of pancakes. There's one more cooking. This doesn't make many, but you could always, it's easy to double this recipe or make smaller hotcakes. I just hit some maple syrup, some powdered sugar, and called it good. Like I said, you could do fruit on top of this. You can do whatever you want on top of this, really. But if you like this recipe, go ahead, hit that like and subscribe button down below. There's a video over here that YouTube thinks you should watch. And until next time, keep on cooking on.